First, let's meet our panel. Seated in the turtlenecks are Piper and Tupper, the comedy team of Piper and Tupper. Now, last time you were here, you announced that you're running for presidents.
Correct.
Right.
Presidents of the United States in 2016.
2016, presidents of the United States.
That's kind of interesting. Not president and vice president, but presidents.
Presidents.
Dual presidents, and that was the last announcement. But today we want to talk about our economic plan, if we could, for a second.
Well, okay, real quickly.
Oh, well, our economic plan. What we want to do, Rick, is we're going to create thousands of new jobs for America. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to go ahead and insource all the jobs that were outsourced from China.
See, what we're going to do, we're going to pay our new college grads 20 cents an hour to work in our national chopstick factory. Now,
what this will do is this will create so much income for us and make us the largest producer of chopsticks in the world.
Interesting, interesting. Well, we'll see how that works.
Yeah, we're calling the program Stick It China.
Stick it to China.
Stick it China.
No, just stick it China.
All right, all right. What do you guys think about this? What do you think the idea of fast food workers going on strike will affect your lifestyle? Any thoughts on that?
Well, I think we're for that. I think that they should get $15 an hour. These are hardworking people, salt of the earth people.
That's right. They are salt of the earth people, and we support it. And the only drawback that we see from it is that
your Happy Meal now is gonna
cost about
you're gonna have to take out a second on your house just to get the toy. I mean, it's ridiculous.
It's gonna be tough. Yeah.
Is it hard-nosed? Is it callous? So we'll start with Chris Street. We'll get Piper.
Well,
go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
As they're saying, you know, we'll have some excess capacity now in French fries. I suggest that we use that to bomb Syria, and we'll just kill these people with cholesterol, and we won't need to use cruise missiles. I call that efficiency in French fries. The French fries.
Now you're thinking, Chris. He's a thinking man.
Now, he adapts to the comedians around him. You care to weigh in on anything there, Piper and Tupper?
Well, I agree with Chris, and I've personally crunched the numbers myself. I'm also an economic person.
Well, it's more of a student hobby.
More of a student hobby, but I dabble in economics. But yeah, I've crunched the numbers, and I think a big solution would be to take the fast food chains and get them overseas. Now, what we've done is we've created some economy there because we're going to get a little kickback from that. In addition to, America will be much more healthy now.
That's right.
And we can get these healthier people into better jobs to make more money here in America.
I think that's the plan.
We have to remember, though, for some, in the very few, the fry machine is a calling.
Well, that's...
Tupper, if we don't legalize, if we don't hurry up and pass this immigration bill, women will be raped, marriages will be ended, and people will die in the desert. What do you think?
Rick, that's already happening, and the bill hasn't passed. So do we really think that that's going to change?
There you go. Hey, Chris Street, do you want to weigh in on that at all?
No, that was pretty heavy.
That was heavy, wasn't it?
And Chris, all right, so 4% unemployment, and if I heard you correctly, you said the exodus is going south.
That's correct.
Not coming north?
Net south. They are coming from Asia, but people realize that China is imploding. China is the one who has the big problem. China has inflation.
Are you surprised you're about 4% unemployment in Mexico, people going back?
I'm going back to Mexico.
Right.
I mean...
well, if you're going back, I'm going back.
Well, we can get jobs there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And Chris will go back with us,
So we've solved it.
There's nothing wrong with Cabo, right?
Not at all.
Beautiful this time of year. You know that, Rick.
All right. Well, listen, we'll take a quick break when we come back. The Syrian army says they may use kamikaze pilots.
We were talking about that. Yeah.
And sounds like World War II all over again. Some say it's the onset of World War III, talking Syria, of course, and perhaps our involvement over there. We'll continue with our grassroots citizen panel right after this. Okay, welcome back, everybody. I'm Rick Amato, and we are in the middle of our grassroots citizen panel. Joining me in our Southern California studio as part of our panel is economist and radio talk show host Chris Street. Chris looking like the economist amongst us here today with a suit and tie, looking dapper. And the political comedy team of Piper and Tupper. Now, you guys tell me that people ask me all the time, why do they look like that? You were actually born at Woodstock.
At the concert.
The actual concert right there, right before Jimi Hendrix and right after Janis Joplin.
Now, our cameraman, a young man named David, has a striking resemblance to Piper. Hey, David, come on over here. I'm wondering if there's any relation. Have you guys ever met before today?
You know, people say that a lot, and you know, when I actually see the person, they really don't look anything. Oh my God.
That's what I said.
Wow.
Could we get a DNA swab on this kid, please?
So if he starts doing any Janis Joplin or has any talent for Jimi Hendrix, we know there's something going on.
We know something's going. Man, didn't you? You were with that woman, Letitia.
No. You're thinking of no, that was Letitia.
All right. Okay, yeah. David, thank you.
Thank you.
Letitia, that's what it's a little curlier than mine. But.
And you guys met for the first time today, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's get that DNA swab.
Now, last time on the show, you announced that you're running for president. You announced it right here. And quite honestly, the two of you could probably do a much better job on Syria than what our current president is doing. And you have a campaign song you want to entertain us with.
We do. We have a campaign song. We're just going to go ahead and do that for you right now. We'll just do it right here for you, Rick.
Okay.
And as always, chime in if you know the words.
I probably don't.
Okay.
We'll see if we do.
Yeah. 2, 3, and time for a brand new presidency. Piper and Tupper it's going to be.
Congress won't budge.
The House is asleep.
So we promise not to make promises we cannot keep.
So take our lead and
you will see that the earth, the trees, the grass, the breeze are all we need.
So vote Piper and Tupper for president.
Because we're not worth assassinating.
All right, so
a ditty.
That is a ringing endorsement. If that doesn't motivate people to go out to the voting polls in 2016.
We wanted to announce on this show our vice president candidate, and you were the logical choice. Rick.
I'm honored. I can't wait to hit the campaign.
You don't have to decide now. Don't have to decide now.
Actually, we need two because there are two of us. And Chris, would you?
I was going to endorse. Now I'm endorsed.
You're endorsed.
Do I need a swab too for my DNA?
Please.
To be endorsed, you need.
We're all swabbing.
Yeah.
All right.
The campaign contributions. When Barack Obama came into office, it was 2-1 for the Republicans over the Democrats from the defense industry. Barack Obama has brought it up. It's now even.
You know, what I think is interesting, Chris Street, is you say that, if I remember correctly, you said that he has sold an increase of 46% of military technology around the world.
That's right. We're exporting technology rather than jobs, and we're also exporting weapons. He's the #1 growth person. Maybe that's like your chopsticks. Chopsticks and weapons. There's an industry. Maybe we can take all the people in fast food and make guns and bullets with them.
I want to know how many BB guns are being sent over there.
I think that's a low-impact weapon.
We're not too worried about that. Yeah. Well, this country should be called serious.
Exactly.
All right. And that is a serious topic. Let's move on to something else that's serious, and we'll get all three of you to weigh in on this. Chris Matthews from MSNBC.
Love the band. Love the Chris Matthews band.
Great band. We opened for them in 2004.
Sorry, Dave Matthews Band. I'm sorry.
Oh, it was Dave Matthews.
My mistake.
In the interest of time, we're gonna move on to another topic, because I think this one is a topic, Chris Street, Piper Tupper, that all American people are holding their breath to hear about. And I'm going to direct it first to Piper and Tupper. You say that
you can breathe now.
You've seen an online report that that 5% of American men engage in purchasing prostitutes online?
Prostitute ads at, I believe, 5%.
Pornographic ads in publications, but online.
Yeah, but online. And then also, I think 1 out of 25 men who actually subscribe to those prostitution ads have some form of online prostitution that they're dabbling in. Now, that number drops dramatically once you factor in
Congress.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, remember, it goes from 5% to what, do you think?
Well, it drops down to about 1 out of 2.
Yeah.
Rick.
So we got Anthony Weiner, and we got
the Wiener,
we got the Wiener man.
The Wien man.
Yeah, you got one member going in for another member.
There you go. So the general, what do you say, Chris Street? General public, it's hard to argue with that.
Well, it's a growth industry, and as an economist, you've got to appreciate progress in America.
That kind of growth.
No, French fries bad. I guess this is good.
Wait,
It's
now,
something.
Was that humor, or are you serious that it's a growth industry?
They're talking about jobs. Jobs in Mexico. No, jobs back here.
All right. Okay. And then we're not talking about Steve Jobs either.
No, we don't want to talk about him and his.
All right.
online.
That's our grassroots citizen panel. Chris Street, economist, radio talk show host. Piper Tupper, comedy team running for presidents in 2016. We thank you for joining us.
Thank you. And
Thank you.
we'll have your decisions soon about the vice presidencies.
Earlier I said about not holding your breath.
Yes.
That may apply here, but I'll let you know.
All right.
All right. I want to thank you, our viewers, for watching in. We're back right at you tomorrow night. I'm Rick Amato.